AI will disrupt our lives going forward in the not far future, but it might all be for good. If there is a creator, let me start speaking to that being. Why did you put me here? How can I help? How can I contribute to the world that is here? If human is only chemical reactions and physicality, AI and human are essentially the same. It just programs running. Predictable, predictable, predictable. AI is rushing forward. They say that it's doubling its capacity every 3 months. What about those deep questions? What is the meaning of life? What is the purpose? What is my purpose? How can we distinguish ourselves in this world of AI and humans? It becomes more and more crucial as AI is getting better and better. In this video, I will give you some tools on how to navigate the world of AI as a human. I have been a doctor of good energy for 18 years. My mission is to light up the world in a sustainable fashion, and that includes your life. Come along and let's explore this very, very burning topic in this video. So let's get right to it. What are we? Are we just the result of chemical reactions that came together and created this incredible, amazing, beautiful world? Was that just all random? And there is no purpose to anything happening here besides there's some more chemical reactions that is causing other chemical reactions, and that's it. That's the real secular belief. The other direction is, okay, so if it wasn't just all chemical reactions, then is there a being out there who knows everything? Is there a being out there who actually wanted this to happen? Who created this world? These questions are really the core when it comes to all our dealings with AI, interestingly enough. If you belong to the people who believe we come all from chemical reactions, it's easy to see that AI can really take over. Because what is AI anyway? It is just something we have created. It's programs running, just like we must be, since we are only chemical reactions. It's just running another program. And AI can be very scary in this scenario. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying this is how it is. If you, on the other hand, belong to the group that thinks that there is a creator, there is a being out there who didn't just decide one day out of the blue, I'm going to create this world, and came out this way, I'm not so interested, I'm going to do something else. No. If there is a creator, the creator is still here, guarding, watching, and interacting with the creation. And that means that this physical world we are in is important, it's significant. And in it, AI, which is just a computer program, which is getting more and more powerful, yes, but it is a program running. That it is a tool, an ability to improve your life in this world as human beings, because the human beings who are here for a reason. You might say, well, I don't really belong to any of those. I find it hard to think there is a God or something big, and you're right, it might not just be chemical reactions. So maybe now is the time for you to actually ask those questions. With everything else you're doing it with an intention. Now, start asking, where did the train of life come from? And where is it going to? And who is driving it? Are we just supposed to look out the window and enjoy the ride? Or is there more to it? AI will disrupt our lives going forward in the not far future, but it might all be for good. So stop and look around yourself now and really take a stand. Is there only those two extremes? Are we only physicality, or there's one creator that's created and intended this whole thing? I'm not saying that you should follow a certain religion or a certain belief. I'm just saying stop your life and find out what is so special about being human. This is an important question to ask yourself in this time of AI. Otherwise, AI will just scare you. As a chemist, as a scientist, I can tell you that the first model, the one of only chemical reactions, are not physically possible. In the first 300 million years, all these chemical reactions randomly would cause the DNA to be created, because already after 300 million years, that was the first life form. But the interesting thing is, it stayed the same for the next 2,500 million years. Now, isn't that interesting? So how could it go so fast in the beginning, and once life was there, it didn't really change? Yeah, exactly. Statistics and chemistry, all these things cannot really explain it. So what if you just take then the other extreme? What if you say, okay, if there is a creator, let me start speaking to that being. Why did you put me here? How can I help? How can I contribute to the world that is here? You know, just start talking like that out to the world, and you might find some answers to questions. But in this time of AI, we really have to have a firm understanding what it means to be human. Because if human is only chemical reactions and physicality, AI and human are essentially the same. It just programs running. Predictable, predictable, predictable. But I think most of us, if we really look at it, we know from human nature that that's not so. We are more, our physical body is connected to a spiritual reality, which has so much more capacity than the physical body in its own. So start developing that, start going for it, start looking for it. It's really worth it. And AI will not be something you're afraid of. You know it will be a tool in your hand. Humans are, rather weak. If you think about it, for our size, we're rather weak. We don't run very fast. We don't see fantastic. We definitely don't hear very well compared to other animals. We have no hair really on our body, or even the very hairy guys would never be able to walk around in a cold day without clothes on. No, isn't that weird? And our young, when can they run with a herd, so to speak? How long does it take a horse to start running with a herd? It's up in a few hours, in a few days, it can keep up with the speed. A human being will take 6-7 years before they start being able to run somewhat like an adult. This is not evolution, Evolution will not create these weak creatures that still inhabits the freeziest parts of the tundra in Siberia and the hottest parts of the Somalian peninsula. We can be anywhere. We can do anything, which means we can use AI. AI is not going to be a danger to us, but we have to know our humanity for that not to be so. So take a moment and define where you stand. Make sure you stay looking for what makes you as a human so fantastic. Please like and subscribe and come along on discovering how we can live a more joyous, more real human life in this seemingly artificial world that is being built all around us. But the artificial world can never exchange that we are body, mind, and soul. We have something more to do here than just having chemical reactions happening in our body.